Hello everybody. You'll be very relieved to hear that I'm not going to give you a speech tonight. Haraki is.
通訳お願いします。はい。ジャイルス、去年は僕の誕生日に来てくれてありがとうございます。
So thank you very much. For last year, he had a Kanreki party in Tokyo, and you.
そのお礼で今年は4人で日本から来ました。
So that's why we came here for celebrating your birthday.
日本の古い習慣で60歳の誕生日を還暦と呼びます。
So in Japan, the 60th birthday is very important, and we call Kanreki.
で、その還暦をお祝いして、日本では赤いベストを贈る習慣があります。
In Japan, people give red vest.
それを持ってきました。はい。
And this is
ジャイルスは僕にとってすごく大切なビジネスパートナーです。
He is our best business partner, and also as
それ以上に友人として一番信頼を受ける人間です。
So we trust him as our best friend.
これからも一緒に楽しくやっていきましょう。ハッピーバースデージャイルス。
This is very Japanese.
So an hour ago, I wrote some notes. I'm Giles, by the way. I don't know how many people we've got here tonight. It could be as many as 180, which I think is an absolute testament to Paula's popularity. I specifically only wanted my very best friends here. And I'm a simple man. From my friends, I'd like them to delight me, entertain me, and inform me. And to forgive me when they say I'm being stupid and I ignore them. But more importantly, it's a key quality that my friends make me laugh and give me joy. Unfortunately, when I sent the invitation out, none of them could come, so I got you there instead. In the words of Oscar Wilde, I think they'd all got subsequent engagements. I personally view tonight, not as a celebration of my 60 years, but a celebration of your love and friendship, and I'm humbled that yes, you're here. When I realised I was going to be 60 and there was a chance that I might have to have a party, I said to Paula, there is no way, absolutely no way I will have a party. If any of you have been lucky enough to go to Japan, it's impossible to spend time there and to leave there without a smile on your face. The people are so beautiful, and as Haraki mentioned earlier, I was honoured to be at his Kanreki just a few months ago, and again it was a joyous occasion and we left with beaming smiles on our face. So I decided we would have a party. A couple of months later, we were lucky enough to go to a party in Belgium, Johan's party, and it was a wonderful evening, and there was lots of dancing. And I mandated to Paula, I don't want any dancing. I want my friends to talk and enjoy themselves. But more of that later. A couple of thank yous. Paula, thank you very much. Not least for putting up with 20 years of my shit. And obviously for organising this. I did absolutely nothing towards this except turn up. So thank you, Paula. And next, Alex, my son. I've been trying to get him into the business for years, but Paula and I made a pact that we wouldn't take him straight from what has to be said, a disastrous university career. And we wanted him to go off and make a success of his own life and then make a decision about whether working for us was what he really wanted to do. He did go away, he made a great success, he started working for us. Sorry, let me rephrase that we started working for him in January. Paula and I have been trying to work out the succession plan for Ironheart UK and Ironheart International for years now, and every time we've had that discussion with Haraki, he says, what about Alex? What about Alex? What about Alex? So I think Haraki was as delighted as Paula and I were when I gave him the news that Alex was joining. And then, obviously, Haraki. Haraki is the main reason, probably, that I'm standing up here today. This could be a very long story, but it won't be. Haraki and I were sitting around in Jakarta about 5 years ago and shooting the breeze, and he turned to me and said, how did you find me? And I said, well, I found this Japanese denim industry and I researched and I found 4 brands that I thought I could represent outside of Japan, and I wrote to each of them. And as chance would have it, Haraki had a friend in the office who could speak English, so he basically said, what the fuck does that say? And he said yes. I asked for exclusivity, which was a little rich because I had no retail experience. I didn't know that much about jeans, and he did exactly what I would have done in the same place and said, no, I'm not going to give you exclusivity. But I am going to be in Los Angeles in 2 weeks. Can we meet? So I dropped everything, flew to Los Angeles with Paula, and Haraki said of that meeting, he said, I didn't really need to see you. I needed to test how keen you were to work with me. So coming to Los Angeles was a test. And I heard the knock at the hotel door. I opened it, and you were taller than me, and I was too scared to say no. And another couple of thank yous. Sarah, who's organised all the food tonight, and the booze and a lot of the logistics. Thank you very much, Sarah. And finally, Liz Lott, who did the table arrangements, which I think you'll agree are absolutely stunning. So back to Belgium. After Johann's party, the following day, we went to meet a very good friend of ours called Mike, who can't be here tonight. He's a brewer in Michigan. And he was there with his new girlfriend, Leslie. And we were going through this conundrum that Giles wants a party, but he doesn't want any dancing. What the hell do we do? And she said, what about karaoke? The room went silent. I looked at Mike and thought, you better move on. She obviously does not know Giles at all. If she thinks that karaoke is appropriate, you need to move on. Anyway, guess what? It's karaoke! Thank you for coming. Love you all. Have a ball.